Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of Gold Prospecting at Home. This is episode number 162, and unfortunately one of my subscribers, they messaged me, they said, hey look, I purchased this gold pay dirt on eBay. They weren't happy with it. They wanted me to take a look at it to make sure that they weren't doing it wrong. So I went ahead and purchased some. Let's go to the eBay page and I'll show you what it looks like. So it is from the vendor srv-thanx. The product is called Gold Fever Pay Dirt, guaranteed to find gold, authentic, free shipping, 3 pounds fast. You can see the photos. That looks like real gold to me. There's even a photo of a nice gold nugget there. The price was $38.99. There was a little bit of tax, but we won't count that. There was free shipping. And here's the description. You'll get 3 1-pound bags pay dirt. Guarantee you're finding gold. And this is the authentic real deal. No bull wonky mumbo jumbo over here. There's so many out there that try to replicate our pay dirt, but simply put, you can't. View a video of the pay dirt. Okay, let's view a video of the pay dirt. Nope. But as you can see, they have a whole bunch of different products here. Pretty much the same description. And I can vouch for the return address was from Bakersfield, California. So it's very likely from the Kern River, which does contain natural placer gold. So anyway, let's take this bag. It was shipped like this, by the way. Probably 3 1-pound bags in here. We'll take this over to the panning station. We'll chop it open and we'll see what kind of gold we get. Okay, here they are, the 3 bags of Gold Fever Pay Dirt from srv-thanx on eBay. Let's take a look at them in a pan. Nice. Now, because these all came together as one package, we're gonna pan them all at the same time. It doesn't look like there's much large material. It kind of looks like, actually, yeah, it really does look like play sand. That doesn't necessarily mean it is actual play sand, it just happens to look like it. All right, now, although there's no big pebbles, like there's a couple in there, let's go ahead and just classify it. It's not gonna hurt nothing using a kitchen strainer. The main purpose for classifying, at least in this video, is just to make the video a little bit longer because I could probably pan this stuff out extremely fast, but I want to make sure I give it a good fair review. Looking down into it, I'm actually seeing some, like, that's definitely a little, probably a freshwater clamshell. I'm looking for gold. Not seeing any gold yet. Okay, here's our plus and minus kitchen strainer size material. Looking closely at the plus kitchen strainer, I'm starting to see something very concerning. What I'm seeing, what I'm finding is very thin, like, just gold leaf. Yeah, that's not good. I'm actually finding quite a bit of that stuff in here. If I put that right on the scale, here's like a ball of it. It weighs actually nothing. So this is absolutely not natural placer gold. This is just balled up gold leaf. I don't know, I found that little bit in just a few seconds here. Let's process all this material. We'll get all this stuff out and we'll actually test to see if it's real gold, because if it's not, then his guarantee falls through and we might have to file a complaint. The reason I say that is because I've done a video, I'll link it right here, of that gold leaf, testing that gold leaf stuff, and it was actually not even gold. So I'm gonna test to see if it's real gold or not. But for right now, let's go ahead and remove any black sand or magnetic material from the minus kitchen strainer using a kleshgold.com magnetic black sand remover. Yeah, there's There's really not much black sand at all. There's a little bit. I don't think it's really worth trying to remove it all. The reason I say that it's not worth removing the black sand is because it's basically, I mean, it's actually just play sand. I'm gonna pan this off in no time at all. So let's bring over Crusty Rusty. You know what, let's use Auto from AutoZone instead, since we have about 3 pounds of material. I'll add some water and a few drops of Jet Dry, which is a surfactant that'll break the surface tension of the water so any really fine gold can't float away. Now, since I know that there's gold leaf in here and it's just gonna try to float away anyway, shake it around, see what happens. I don't know, would it even pan out? Let's see. So it just pans off like play sand. So far, no challenge, it's just panning right off. We'll leave that in the pan and spin it back just to see if we find any gold here. I see some pyrite, some fool's gold. And it's weird because, yeah, there's like little pieces of pyrite in there, which is the heavier stuff that's staying behind. That's definitely not gold. These other pieces of real fine, like gold leaf that I picked out with the tweezers, we're gonna do a test on this to make sure it's real gold. I did not find any more pieces of that in here. I mean, it might be in there, but panning it back is not revealing any. At least, maybe there is. What is this? Actually, there is another piece in there. Or is that? I can't tell. Yeah, there's a bunch of pyrite in there, a lot of fool's gold, and only 3 pieces of that like gold leaf type material. All right, let's pan out some of the minus kitchen strainer. As you can see, it just floats right off. There's no heavies in here, really. You can tell that it's not gold mining concentrates. It's just overburden at best. So unfortunately, it's not a true gold panning experience. You can do this with any sand at all. Okay, I found 1 piece of gold. So, so there we go. 1 little flake of gold. So we actually found some gold, but for 38 bucks, we better find more than that. This stuff pans off so quickly. It's all overburden. Nothing in that one. Hey look, we found a 2nd flake of gold. That was the last of it, so we found 2 little flakes. All right, so here's the gold. This is that real light, fluffy stuff that we're gonna test with acid here in a second to make sure that it's real gold. And then you have these 2 little flakes here. This is the exact reason that you should never buy gold pay dirt unless there's a guaranteed minimum amount of gold. Not just guaranteed gold like this stuff. You need a guaranteed specified minimum amount of gold. That way, before you purchase it, you know what you're getting. That way there's no chance of getting ripped off like this. This is $40 for basically nothing. Let's test this and see if it's real gold. All right, here we have some nitric acid. I'm gonna just put a drop of nitric on here. We'll see what happens. If it dissolves instantly, then it ain't gold. There it goes. And it's gone. So that stuff evaporated completely. There's a little bit of plastic left over that like was backing for the gold leaf. Actually, just for fun, I'm gonna take these 2 other pieces of gold and see what happens if we put them in the nitric acid. There's the other 2 pieces of gold. That's actual gold. Nothing's happening. Also, just a side note, right now I just added some baking soda to neutralize that acid. And I add some water as well. And you can see that it turned blue. I wasn't able to see it in the clear nitric acid, but that blue tells me that that was that, whatever it's called, that fake Tamiz gold from that other video that I linked before. Yeah, not gold. All right, everyone, I hope you learned something. Just so you know, eBay is full of these scammers like this, which is great because I can make the content and it's I mean, it only cost me 40 bucks. I don't mind losing the 40 bucks if it's gonna help, you know, 100,000 people out there or more. My last Paydirt video was like 400,000 views. So I really appreciate you guys watching. And yeah, I mean, to avoid this, it's very simple. Only purchase Paydirt if you have to purchase Paydirt, say you don't live by a gold-bearing river. If you have to purchase gold Paydirt, only purchase Paydirt that has a guaranteed minimum amount of gold. Otherwise, you're gonna get ripped off just like this. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you liked it, please hit the thumbs up button. Consider subscribing so I can keep making these videos. And that's all I got for today. Thanks for watching. Thanks everyone for watching my video. If you're still here, you're one of the 42% that actually watched the whole thing, so I really appreciate that. Also, a big thanks to all of my Patreon supporters and channel members on the screen. And if you like this video, you're gonna like the other ones linked here on the screen as well. And thanks for watching.